first. Nebuchadnezzar had taken the Jewish nation and put them under slavery, and that a lot of them were still living back in Jerusalem, but a lot of them had been taken to Babylon under his rule. They were there having to serve a king, having to serve a society, a group of people that they were not, it wasn't what they were supposed to be doing. It's not who they were as a people. It wasn't who they were in their belief in God. It wasn't who they were and how they wanted to live out their lives. They were not able to make plans per se as a people, a group of people having dreams, aspirations of their own country, living in their own way. They were absolutely under the oppression of another kingdom. So I'm painting this picture so that you understand where the Jewish people were that were having to live in Babylon. How many know that doesn't sound like the greatest situation for them? Nebuchadnezzar and the kingdom, sure, it was good for them. They had slaves and servants to do whatever they asked, commanded, and told them to do. So how many of you know that if they were not careful, they could lose all hope in that scenario? How many of you know that God put Nebuchadnezzar in the place of power that he was at? How many know that God put the Israelites under that authority? God did it. Matter of fact, it was prophesied before it ever happened. They knew that they were going to live under that oppression for 70 years. They knew. Why? Because their prophets had prophesied that this is what's going to happen to the Israeli people, to the Jews. You're going to live under this kingship, under this rule for 70 years. Boy, talk about a wet blanket on your dreams. I mean, think about that for a moment. I got hot, so if you're cold, we'll turn it off in a minute. I got to cool down first. When we look, I've always liked to look into the minds and the situations of people when I read Scripture. I don't just read Scripture and say, oh, okay, these people were perfect and great and they did all the right things through all the bad situations. I'll look at them, I can't help but see real people going through real stuff, dealing with real situations. Just like me and you.